Hi Alice, hi everybody. This is Sam, and I'm interviewing Alice in George Mason University in continuation to my videos for worldwide universities. Thank you, Miss Alice, for giving me your precious time.
Yeah, of
I
course.
appreciate that. And as always, I have a bunch or few questions, and I'll ask you one by one. And yeah, we go from there. So, would you please introduce yourself? What's your name and where you're from, and your subject or major or whatever would you like to
Yeah,
say?
so my name is Addis. I am from Northern Virginia. I have lived here my entire life. I'm currently a business student here at Mason, and I'm concentrating in finance.
Fantastic. Okay, so what year you are in?
I'm currently a sophomore.
Sophomore. Okay,
Yes.
so you're kind of new to this university.
Halfway, yeah, a little
Halfway.
bit, yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Cool. So you already told your discipline or the major and year, you said sophomore, and the program of course finance. So finance in general or any specialization in the
Yeah,
finance?
so finance is a concentration here from the School of Business, so purely just finance.
Gotcha. So business and concentration in finance.
Yes.
Fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. And what makes you select finance? Is your aptitude or?
So originally, I wanted to go to college for health sciences,
Uh-huh.
but over time, when I started working, I found that I liked the business aspect, and so I decided to take that path.
That's good. That's good. Appreciate. And moving on to the next one, what are best programs and incentives or opportunities you so far know in George Mason or around here?
Yeah.
Would you tell me, please?
So there are a lot of opportunities here due to the location that we're in. We're really close to DC
Mhm.
and Tysons, Virginia, which is where a lot of companies are based in.
Right.
And so we have a lot of like career events where you can do like a lot of networking and stuff like that. Mason also offers a endless amount of clubs that you can join, so you will definitely find something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And I think I would definitely put in my post. Of course, George Mason is in Fairfax, Virginia,
Yeah.
United States. So yeah, that's where we are, live or interviewing Miss Alice. Okay, fantastic. So there are like quite a few opportunities for you and pretty much everybody after
Yeah.
graduating from here.
There's a lot of opportunities for careers.
Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. Okay, and would you say what are the like, if you know, what are the best programs or departments or disciplines around here in this university, like top notch kind of thing?
Top notch. I would say. I mean, yeah, we have the School of Business, of course. We have a really big computer science program here.
Oh.
We have a campus in Manassas that is solely for computer science
Oh,
majors.
really?
Yes.
Oh my.
We also have a School of Law that has its campus also in Arlington, Virginia.
Oh wow.
And our, I guess, political science, stuff like that.
Fantastic. So actually, I'm from this area also, and in Ashburn, where I live, not too far from here, but Leesburg, near to Leesburg, I see some sites, they say future George Mason campus.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have built in so far. I probably.
I'm not sure about Ashburn, but I do know that they've been expanding a lot. They recently renovated the Arlington campus.
Oh, really?
They added an entirely new building, as well as the one in Manassas just got a new building as well.
Oh wow. So Manassas, Fairfax, the main one,
Yeah.
and Arlington.
Yes.
That's all.
We have a campus in Korea as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
see?
that's Mason, Korea.
So you could probably go there too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's nice. Are you planning?
No, not
Mm-hmm.
for myself, not at least for an entire semester. I would
Okay.
like to do like a summer abroad program for a month,
Oh,
but yeah.
that's really nice. I would love to do that. Okay. Nice. Thank you. And moving on to the next one. What are the requirements for admissions in general, like TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, SAT? Do you have any idea?
So when I applied to George Mason,
Mhm.
they still had a lot of like COVID protocols, so they did not require me to submit like an SAT score or anything like that. What I had to do was I had to choose. I could submit my SAT score or I could write an essay. I'm not sure if that's still how it is now,
Okay,
but I think they might require you to submit your SAT score now.
I see. I see.
But yeah, mine was different just because of COVID.
I see.
They had different requirements.
I see. But GRE, GMAT, not really. You see people talking about for the admissions.
Yeah, no, we have a pretty high acceptance rate.
Very
So,
good, very
yeah.
good. So one good thing about this university would be that okay, there's a lot of probability or chance
Yeah.
that you will be accepted.
Yeah, it's definitely an attainable.
Very nice. And I guess I don't know the exact number, but I think it's huge university in number
Yeah.
of students, right?
So we have a lot of online students as well.
Right.
I'm not sure about on campus, but in total, including online, I believe there's around 30,000
Really?
students. Yeah.
Oh my God. It can be itself a city, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, see, this is all the information the students would love to know,
Yeah.
like acceptance and programs.
Of
and
course.
things. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So mostly you would say SAT may be the requirement
Yeah.
for these programs around here. Okay, very nice. So how is the social life, as we already pointed, and attractions in the area for the students around, to have a
Yeah.
good
So
life?
Mason is a big commuter school, so a lot of students are from the area. Therefore, they don't live on campus, but
Okay.
they drive to school.
Right.
So that's a really big thing that you have to consider if you want to come here because it does slightly affect the social life. Like you really, if you want to be able to like expand and make friends, you have to join clubs. You need to integrate yourself into these programs.
I see, I see.
But outside of the campus, we have a lot of things because we're so close to DC. We have like everything you can do in DC, and like so.
So,
It's a balance, really.
okay, but on campus you would say it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The school hosts a lot of events.
Events.
But for the most part, what I found personally is like if you want to make friends, you have to integrate yourself into clubs and like
Clubs.
extracurricular activities.
Gotcha. But there are a lot of clubs.
Yes.
Okay. And on campus they have like their locations or activities or outside?
Yeah, so depending on the clubs, like they host all sorts of events at on campus and off of campus. They'll do like bonding events where you can like just go and hang out with them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, very very nice to know that. And of course the DC is here.
Yeah.
And you can just go around
Yeah.
and you cannot be bored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the campus has a shuttle that'll take you directly
wow.
to the metro,
Oh, wow.
and then from the metro you can go straight to DC.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay. And I don't know if the train route comes around this area, the metro.
The metro?
And does it
It's
come
the
near?
closest station, I believe, is around 10 minutes from
10
here.
minutes?
So it's not very far.
Not
so like
too-
I said, the shuttle will take you to the station
Yeah.
directly.
In the worst case, you can go to metro and
Yeah.
then you are connected. To
Yeah,
the
you're
whole
connected to all of
DC,
it.
Virginia, and everything. Okay. Fantastic. All right. And how about job opportunities after you graduate? You already kind of pointed out that there are good opportunities.
Yeah.
So, but in this area, you can find while you are student here, still you can find some part-time jobs or things.
Yeah, definitely. I think the school likes to really emphasize, at least the School of Business, they
Mhm.
really like to emphasize on internships.
Okay.
So networking to find an internship because a lot of times that is how you find a full-time job.
Right.
So working through an internship will almost always guarantee you a job directly out of college once you graduate.
So is it easy to get internship? Difficult?
So it is very hit or miss. Honestly, I've heard some people who have gotten one very fast, and other
Oh.
people who struggle a lot. It's
Okay.
really just about who you connect with and who you kind of know, basically.
I see.
That's why networking events are really important, especially for business students, because that is how you get to know
Get to know
people
people.
who will give you like the opportunities.
I see, wonderful. So, do you see students struggling for finances or even the education, the the burden of work or too much work? How it is like? Is
Um,
it a lot of homework and things like that?
so, as a college student, I would say that it's always going to be a lot of work.
Okay.
Um, but I think it really just depends on the person and how much time they want to dedicate to it. I work part time and I'm a full time student,
Oh
and
wow.
I find that I'm able to balance it okay.
Balance it okay.
Yeah, so I think it's really just about disciplining yourself and managing your time well.
I see. I see. In the finances, you can manage normally or tough.
Yeah, so because I don't live on campus,
Right.
I pay a lot less for my tuition, which has helped a lot.
I see.
Mhm.
So you can, because this is not no man's land. You can find
Yeah.
accommodation around in any city around, right? Fairfax or whatever.
Yeah.
Even further, right? You can commute as you said. Okay. Okay. And what would you say about the standard of education in general? What do you see or feel? Like out of 1 to 10, you would say it's 10, 5, 7,
I
whatever.
think I'd probably say it's pretty high.
Pretty high.
George Mason, I think they do a good job at like emphasizing innovation and like growth
Mm-hmm.
within every major.
I
They're
see.
always looking for ways to do like research projects, integrate their students into all of that. And
I
I think
see.
it's honestly really cool.
Like
Yeah.
roughly, you would say 7, 8, 9,
Yeah, so 7,
7,
8
8,
around
7,
there,
8.
yeah.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
And as compared to USA, if you have idea, what would you say this university is like in very good schools, top notch, or in the middle kind of?
I think it's pretty in the middle just because of
Right.
location wise, it is probably one of the best places you can go to.
Right.
Um,
You are not totally in a rural
yeah,
area.
yeah.
I see.
But there's always other factors like the social life and all of that. So
Yes, yes. So it's pretty good school in general. Okay, very nice. Because people around the world would be seeing this
yeah.
video, so it's good for them. Okay, to know. All right, so we almost done. Just couple. Any do's or don'ts and pros and cons you would say before and after you come here. You should do this, don't do this, and pros, cons. Anything comes to your mind?
So for commuters, I would say don't just go to class and then go straight home.
Ah,
My freshman year that's what I did, and I found that I didn't enjoy my year as much as I could have because
Oh,
I
see.
was only coming to class and then going straight home. This year, I have spent a lot more time on campus, and it has helped me make so many more friends. Like I enjoy myself coming here now. It doesn't feel like just school, I guess.
right, right.
Yeah.
Some, kind of friendship and socialization.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. That's very nice. Okay, anything else, pros, cons, you can think of, anything?
I would say pros, take advantage of the programs that they have here, especially when you're looking for a job. They have like the career services,
Oh, wow.
all of that. I would say definitely take that to your advantage, use that. Um, and yeah,
Okay.
I would just say make the most.
Make the
The
most.
school is what you make the most out of it. So
Yeah. So there are a lot of services, as you said. So just have a look and find out help
yeah,
and ask for information and
Yeah.
help. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, some people are very shy. Oh, okay, I don't want to. Okay. All right, very nice. Actually, the last question would be, what is your message to students? You know, like as a for their career, education, location, whatever, or your message, what you would like to say to future students, whoever wants to come here, what you would say to them?
I would say just work hard.
Well,
There are going to be times where you want to just give up and say
oh, really?
no more, but
Oh, wow.
it is one big learning experience. It's not going to be just one straight path up. There's going to be times where you feel like,
Up and down.
yeah, it's going to be a very up and down, but overall, like, you just have to realize that this is for the better of your future, and that education is something that, like, no one else can take away from you. So once you get your degree, that's something that you did for yourself.
Right, right. And what would you, elaborate on what you said? Would it be like the classes or teacher or the material or the, burden you get too much that you have to be patient, or is it about social life and some other things where you were saying that be, patient and just
I think
do it.
everything as a whole,
Everything,
yeah.
Okay.
You have to know how to balance everything. Obviously, if you're only focusing on school and not the social life, you're not going to feel as good as you would if you had both. And then if you only focus on the social life and not your academics, then you're going to fall behind in your studies. So
Makes
it's
sense.
really just about finding where that equilibrium is, I
I
guess.
see, I see. Very nice. I think pretty much you told me about what I had to ask you, and thank you for your time. And yeah, definitely I will share with you my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and hope this will help other guys. Thank you so much.
Of course.